Mr. Diddy.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. We're sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy, remember the 4 pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on, come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on, drink it, drink it, drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on, drink it. Lift it, drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy air. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on, come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, drink, drink. Come on, come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Live poor. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. What? Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Oh, family. I want to welcome you. To the Congregation of the Mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim. Of course, you know this is a Heart of a Simple production all day, every day. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Oh man, we are in the midst of we have officially hit Kwanzaa. Ain't Kwanzaa. Well, it is Kwanzaa season, but we have officially hit Kwanzaa. And man, oh man, I don't know what's going on. I am perplexed. I'm looking for a schedule. I got to find a schedule. But what I will do is we are having one of the celebrations on the 30th at Wolf Park. Now, I will say those that are on the email list, you will be getting an invite. You need to RSVP because we only got room for about 150 of those slots are already gone, if not more than that. So, we're looking forward to seeing you during this Kwanzaa season. I will be popping in at some of the other spots. I know we got something popping off at the Ohio Historical Society, and I think that will be on tomorrow. On the no, that's today. The times and stuff like that. I'll be checking in. I'll probably be doing a couple of lives while I'm going up in there, because of course my girl, because Jenna like, are we going back to the Historical Society? She loved it. She like, oh, that was beautiful. All the old stuff and stuff like that. She liked that. But of course, we're also going to be having a morning ritual over at the Millennium Community School, and we will be streaming that out at 12 noon. So go and make sure that you check that out, because right now we here at 5:45 a.m. And I have been taking some time. Because this is Gye-Nyame break time. If you look at our calendar come hither. If you look at our calendar, our break time, our official break time is from 12:12 to 1:08, and we will jump back into the fray on January 9th. After that, all of the sales are off, except for those that are supporters. You always gonna be able to get a nice deep discount, as well as I am. I have to go through. I have to cut some video, and I'm gonna have a deeper. I can't say in Gusab, it's next level, but it's going to explain Gye-Nyame Journey a little bit more to you. It's going to make it a little bit more understandable, a little bit more digestible, so that when you do take the Gusaba Challenge, you will be able to supplement it with this, and this will be free to all of the supporters. To become a supporter, go to gnjmedia.support. That's gnjmedia.support. Now, been doing a lot of reflecting over this last week. It's been so crazy that I even missed I missed the mindset. But some of the things that I'm thinking about, I am going to have to pull up on a lot of stuff. I'm going to continue working. I'm going to continue communicating with those that are on our email list, and especially our supporters. But I'm going to start pulling back from a lot of different activities. One time to finances. So, I need to really start honing in
and start putting a separation between personal expenses and business expenses. And I haven't been doing that over the last 7 years. And it hit me last night. I was like, shit, Tim. So I'm going to have to go on and figure all that out. And of course, I'll be keeping you informed. I haven't been able to put out the e-newsletter because the storm hit and the Wi-Fi went out at the house. I've been stuck at the house, no Wi-Fi. And I also been able to check out some shows because mom been like, you need to watch this show. And I was watching Bel Air, and I was like impressed. I liked it, But y'all didn't come here for all that. Y'all came here for the toast. I'm gonna give you the toast. I'm gonna do the toast for you. We're gonna lift up our personal ancestors, and this is the last toast of the last ritual toast of 2022. Because the next time we step into the ritual toast, it will be 2023. So, family, it has been a magnificent year. It has been a magnificent 7 years of doing this, and I am thrilled, and I am humbled for the support that I have received. And I want to thank each and every last one of you. Hopefully, I have returned some value to you. That those of you that have been like y'all, those that have really been coming through for Gye-Nyame Journey, I really want to thank y'all. But we're gonna be making some major shifts. I know I say that every year, but let's get to it. Young men are stepping up, and it's like it's time for some of us old dudes to kind of move out the way so that they could grow. Because I don't want to be, I want to be a advisor to their growth, and help them avoid some of the pitfalls that I have faced, as well as some of y'all out there that might be out there that's like, brother Tim, I want to do a podcast. I want to, what I'm saying, I want to be able to help you avoid some of the pitfalls. So I'm sitting back thinking, how can I throw that out there and get some information out to those of you that want to put, because I got elders talking to me about shows, about certain discussions that they want to have, and I want to bring it across in a format that will be constructive and valuable to them, as well as bring value to all of those that we're going to be able to send this out to. So those of you that are not on our email list, go to freegnjecourse.com and get on our email list. Or you go to gnjmedia.support, get on our email list. You need to get on our email list because that's where a lot of stuff is going to start going. A lot of the daily toasts are going to be pushed out on that weekly email. And a lot of the other shows that we are doing is going to be pushed out on the email because we need to start really building up the email. Because one of the things I'm starting to see is that these the social media sites, the Instagrams, the Facebooks, the YouTubes are not they will not send out the link or a ding to all those who have, in a sense, subscribed to Gye-Nyame. So I have to go on and find a way to make sure that I'm able to get the information out to those who say they want the information, but are not being made aware of when the information come out. Because I gotta pay Facebook to let people who have signed up for Gye-Nyame Journey on Gye-Nyame Journey's page, right? Before it gets on their timeline, I have to pay them to get that stuff out. I have to pay YouTube to let the supporters or those that are subscribers to my channel know that I'm on when they have already opted in. And I'm like, I can do that shit on my own. We could do that on our own. We ain't got to do that, right? So let's get this toast up. Let's get it started. This is the last toast of 2022. Anime, is you in the house? Man, we've been rocking this for years. This is crazy. Oh, but before we go to that, let's go on and do let's do some stuff. Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right, and I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe up with us, and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here, and it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, and let's build together. All right. I'm slacking. What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray. All right, let's get this toast popping off. All right, Cleve has started brewing, so I can't wait to see what his first brew by himself turns out, how it turns out. But of course, I got my old stuff. Keep it moving, keep it moving. All right, family, let's get this toast up and started. First off, we're giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass, we salute that creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. Hold on, anime. Can I get some music, baby, please? Just a little bit. You ain't gonna have to be crazy. Oh, I forgot. We are in the week of Ujima, right? We want to salute all the Ujima babies. Give them a round of applause. Yup. And today we want to celebrate Umoja. We're gonna celebrate Umoja. What? Because it is the first day of Kwanzaa. So Habari Gani. The proper response is Umoja. So it line back up. Alright. So we lift up our glass, we salute the creator by whatever name you choose to call the creator, lift up our glass high, and we say, Ashe. All right, from there, we're going to lift up our personal ancestors as we do here at Gye-Nyame Journey. And we're going to grab our list. Yes. And we're going to start our list, okay? Now, those of you who are new to this, you know what I'm saying? We, on the ritual piece, we say all the names of people who have been added to our list. If you want to add your ancestors to our list, go to freegnjecourse.com or go to gnjmedia.support. Sign up for the email list. You can correspond with us. And in that correspondence, you can say, hey, I would like to add my ancestors to the list. So I want to add somebody to the wellness and healthy and the health list. You know what I'm saying? As well, ancestors, make sure you You let them stand out. Then also those that are need to be on the wellness list, you let me know. All right. Oh.
Daddy.
Yes. How you doing, baby?
I want to do
You want to be on this with me? Come on, you can sit down for a second. All right. So we're gonna start reading our ancestors. We're gonna start reading our ancestors. You've been upstairs eating. What you eating now? All right, we got Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert the Tech, Sandra Davis, Herman Brown, C, Rosalie Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Christopher Pendergast, Aunt Nina, Uncle Chris, I'm Finn, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Flora, Montague Pittman L, Nomo X, Sapat Ma, Rob Malik Kaur, you want to get down? Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Dare Pullen, Luxor Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jonathan Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Cameron Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bert Beatty, Sarah Weller, Vita Farmer, Ago Sasu, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodore Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther, Keisha Reese, Linda Watson Hammond, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson. Hold on, let me go back. I think I missed somebody. Mary Esther Keach, Larice Linda Watson, Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Banks, Jermaine Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles D. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Del Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. S. Sr., James Parham, Danny Jones, Henry World, Jane Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Betsy Johnson, Hadley Vesta, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Dalma Ted Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Frank Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Bina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amica Russell, Lee Mayonnaise, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We got William Walter West, Nigella Paris, Elder Basiji Falani. We got Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Ricard, John and May Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DeFridas Hines, Anna Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scatterberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Ed Cadney, Janice Carter, Mike Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosey, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom M. Sr., Sam M. Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Carter Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingles, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Nico Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Sage Stripes, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Prince Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., and McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G. Duke Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleveland, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca Ellis Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Willen and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Hare, Thelma Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Senior Mally Miller, Housing Hashtag Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, Don Bowie, Lester Richard Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manning, Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Monahan Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, May Francis, Jabel Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, May Williams, Leroy Q. He Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Spinella, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, and West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donna Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Mark Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Herman Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lloyd Fernandez, Jacqueline Brothers, Benjamin Oliver, Mazvin Crawford, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We move to the Black Book. Oh, yes, and this is not the Black Book of old. This is the Black Book where we hold our ancestors' names and we celebrate and we lift them up. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka and Fatima McNair. We got Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damien Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Wiggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Nance Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quaid Sample, Kenneth Simmons, Severin Clayton. We got Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., the Clarence Lunk, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton. We got Johanna. We got Jashandra Lynette Lewis. We got Jashandra Lynette Lewis. Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al Lofty, Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph, Giles. Giles, not Giles, Giles. Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton. We got Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkomo. We got Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Kareem Mackey. Got Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Talar Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita, Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamira Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, and Eleanor Hopkins. Got Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Damon, Ethel Marshall, Steve, Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl, Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Charles A. Young. We got Sylvester Foster. We got James Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Cofer, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth the Don, Sarah Winston, Brother Kenny, Chris Kenny, Margaret Minter, Mary Smith, Juanette, Florence Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenna Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, got Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Savannah Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reesa, Nana Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gill, Lashonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Vera and Reach Fisher, Jerry Jassa, McCalla, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spade, Eric Branson, Eric Winston, Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny, Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sir Keith, Nina Shepard, Brett L. Woodland, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Harrison, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones. Okay. Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wilfork, Frederick Smith, James Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, got Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdur Razak. We got Vivian Johnson, BJ Jones, Avishel, Roberto Monterosa, Chet Ward, Mama Rahani, Deborah Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane Miller III, Renoka Rashidi, Bobby Battle, Fred Gasson, Tracy Gasson, Adora Gibson, El December, Brother Bashir, Tommy Hustle, also known as Tommy the Barber, Elder Phil Haynes, Arminta Brantley, Aunt Carol Walker Welsh. We got Carrie Ann Brooks, Jeremiah Williams, Antoinette Pinson, Juanita Mosley, Michelle Simons, Irene Johnson, Aunt Pauline, Nanny Baker, Ian Dabney, Quincy Yelder, Josiah Miller, Brother David Moore, Lisa Smith, Willie Thomas, Neva Fitzgerald, Odessa Bell, Mary Lou Rosello, and Yay Motley. Family, we lift up our glass and we salute all of our ancestors. And we say the words of power around these parts, and that is Ashe. Anime? Own it, girl. You own it. She own it. Lift up our glass to those ancestors. From there, family, we move directly into the present moment. Move from our ancestors to the present moment. We got to recognize our role in this total thing, our power in this total thing. We are in the ever-existing moment, and we have an opportunity to change the lot of our people and the lot of our family and our personal lot family. Are you doing what you need to be doing to move forward in this world? We lift up our glass and we say Ashe for those of us that's keeping our, controlling our time, our moments. The now. From there, we move to our future generation. We toast our children, our children's children on to infinity, and we say Ashe. From our children, we hit all of our relations, and we lift it up. For all our relations, and we say Ashe. From there, we're going to move to all those special causes, those special interests that you have out there. We lift up our glass. Give you a second. All right, cool. From there, we're going to move to all those that need the healing energy. We send out that balanced healing energy, right? The wellness list, right? We're lifting up our glass. Come on now. This is you. We're moving into a whole new year. We need to send some of the energy out, so I'm counting on you. Come on now. Send the energy out. Say the names. Ashe. From there, we move to that selfish toast. We got to lift up ourselves. Family, this is for you. And I ask you, as I ask all the time, what is it that you need right now in this moment to move into your greatness? Come on now. It's waiting for you. Ashe. From there, we're going to lift up our tribe. My tribe is Gye-Nyame. Some of y'all tribe out there is Gye-Nyame. But we want to hear from those other tribes because it's time for us to have a tribal council in 2023. It's time for us to build in 2023. We've been building. Now it's time for us to come and bring some of the work that we've been doing, put it on the table and say, this is what my tribe can bring to this whole piece. Because, I got some moves that we got to make. I got some moves that Gye-Nyame got to make in 2023. We're lifting it up. And hopefully some of y'all got some moves too. Lifting it up, we say, Ashe. From there, gonna move to the most beautiful, most uplifting, wisest, bravest individual in the room. I'm lifting my glass up to you. Don't be shy. Toasting you. I'm toasting you. Come on now. Don't be shy if you've been doing work all year. You've been working with us. You on that Nguzi Cyber Challenge. You doing your studies. You building yourself. You doing the 224 self-help process, and you're moving towards your greatness. You're moving towards building a better world for yourself, your family, your tribe, and everybody else, right? When we handle our business, Everybody else around us benefits. Those whose hearts are right, right? So we lift up our glass. I'm toasting you. I'm toasting you. I'm toasting you because the better you become, the better we become. Lift up my glass and we say, Ashe. And we started with the Creator and we end with the Creator and we say the words of power around these parts. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Woo! 2023 is upon us. What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it? What they gonna do with it? What they gonna do? Somebody tell me what they gonna do with it. What you gonna do with it? Come on now. In the comments. What you gonna do with your 2023? I'm out, fam. What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray. Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. And we'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey. And let's build together.